Hey everyone, it's Monday, October 19th, 2020, and this is your first summative. Let's get to it. So, we are starting a deep study of character. Today, you'll understand what a summative is. We call this a one pager. There are two parts to this readers and writers summative. We're going to go over those parts. So, you'll see in this picture, this is what we call the actual one pager, all right? Or this is what we call the deep study of character, okay? So this is the one pager. You're going to download this entire 12 box series into Notability. Okay. Now let's go over this. So the link is posted right here. All right. Let's go ahead and go through this. So remember, you'll want to download this into Notability. You'll have your first and your last name here, your teacher, Mr. Her. And then remember, this is a reminder that this should be a fictional text, right? Because everything that we've been reading, okay, is fictional, not nonfiction. So you'll choose one of these. You will create a one pager um, from a book or story you know well. And this one pager should come from your Just Right book. Do this one pager on a Just Right book that you have read this year so far. You should at least be halfway through this book already. Okay. Here's the other dilemma. If you have not been able to pick a just right book yet, all right, there is a one page project of options that I do give you. We'll go over those options later in this video. But remember to put your title and who the author is. Same thing goes for your options that you'll do down here. Now let's go ahead and go over each one of these boxes. So you'll describe for me the main setting of the story, okay? Describe what the setting looks like, right? So in Year of the Dog, one of the main settings that Grace finds herself in is her school. So tell me the setting that you have in your book. Next, what is the mood? Okay? So the mood, right? It seems like in Year of the Dog, most of it is happy go lucky, but there are definitely intense scenes that we see, right? Similar to how Grace had trouble with Melody. All right, you're going to tell me what's the protagonist's name or the main character's name, okay? And here, you're going to tell me the three most important traits that bring your character to life, right? And so an example of that of Grace is that she's shy, okay? And that is seen throughout all of the story that we've been reading so far. Year of the Dog. Um Sorry, did I say 12 boxes? I meant 9 boxes. But let's get to this. What does the main character want in this story? Okay. So what do you think Grace wants in her story, right? But you answer that with your Just Right book. What does your main character want? Okay, what is one word you would use to describe this book or your Just Right book? Okay. One word that I would use to describe Year of the Dog is, let's say joyful. All right. Next, give a quick 2 to 3 sentence summary of what is happening in your book. That is as simple as writing a summary. Next, what obstacles does the main character face in the story slash book? What gets in the way of them getting what they want? Describe in 2 to 3 sentences. And these are the troubles, right? The troubles that the character must face, right? And it goes in the same three plot part. The trouble starts, the trouble thickens, and the trouble ends. Okay. Make sure you have 3 sentences describing those troubles. Or if we would like, okay, a treble, right, that we've been writing about or that I've been writing about is AJ. Remember how he wants to be an artist, but his dad wants him to be a soccer player? That's one trouble that I would describe. So the next parts, okay? Who would you recommend this book or story for? Which type of person or reader would love this book? Or what type of reader would love the book that you are reading? Okay, your Just Right book. Tell me what stars you would give it, right? So out of 5, 1 being the worst and 5 being the best. What do you rate your Just Right book? So you're going to draw the theme, right? And this theme goes back to the word that you used to describe it. So if I said joyful, right? Then I would write maybe I would draw sunflowers and all these bright colors, right? And if you're reading a really dark book and scary book, right? Maybe you might have a dark type of scary theme around your poster. And lastly, what is the genre of your book? So I'm gonna show you some examples of a one pager, right? So what if this one pager was a theme about clouds, right? Or things are cloudy, okay? This theme, what if it's about the outdoors, which is why it's green, grassy, and lively, okay? So remember, the one word that you are using to describe your Just Right book, that is your theme, okay? And use that theme to depict your poster. Here's some things we can look at. You should use a plain white paper, or, okay, you can create one maybe out of the internet. Surprise me, right? Title your one pager with your author or book. Use color, okay? Crayons, anything. Fill the entire page, okay? Sorry, this says, let's fix this now. This is, it is actually 9 boxes. So fill in all the information in the 9 boxes. Show your best handwriting, okay? Make sure it's not sloppy. Draw one visual, okay? That helps the viewer understand the theme, okay? The one word that you use to describe your book. Draw 2 or 3 other visuals, right? That help me understand. You could create a border around the page, right? This one definitely has a good border. Now, right, make sure it's beautiful and attractive, okay? And you probably won't have to write your first or last name on the back because you'll be turning it into Schoology. So this is your first part, okay? And then this is the second part, okay? So some things this person did, right, is on the roof, on here, on this book, over here, the title, in different sections, she put the boxes in there, okay? Those are some things that you could do. Now let's go back to the slide. So once again, right, what does it actually look like? Here are your examples. Okay. Next, this is your rubric. You'll find this rubric on this link. Let's go ahead and go over the rubric. So we're going to read what a 1 is and what a 4 is, okay? So if you want a 1, which is probably a 60%, which you don't want, okay? Readers have represented less than half of the boxes on the one pager. Reader has shown little to no knowledge of the main character or what obstacles or troubles the character is facing. Reader has shown no understanding of troubles. Reader has shown little to no understanding of bringing characters to life. Reader has created a one pager that is disorganized or unclear. All right, let's go ahead and read what a 4 looks like. This is likely to be 100%. Readers, let's fix this as well. So readers have represented all 9 boxes of the one pager. Reader has shown a Reader has shown an in-depth understanding of the main character. Reader shows exploration of complex relationship between what the main character wants and the obstacles the main character is facing. Reader has shown an in-depth understanding of troubles. Reader has shown an in-depth understanding of how to bring their characters to life. And Reader has created a one-pager that is neat, beautiful, informative, and shows that considerable time and effort went into making it informative. Sorry, informative. Okay, so once you are done with that, right? Okay, that is your rubric. Now, remember what I said for students who need more options, okay? So if you are trying to catch up in your Just Right book, here are some options if you haven't finished yet. You'll pick one of these 2 articles to complete the one pager, okay? So let's click on the article. So it'll take you to this story. And so you'll answer your one pager by reading this quick article. All right. So there are 2 articles that you can pick from: Blue Sky Home or Sometimes a Dream Needs a Push. Now for your review. Okay. You are doing this one pager based on your Just Right book. This is due Friday. Okay. The rubric helps you understand how to get 100%. You have a whole week to finish this and turn it in. So, sorry, once again, you turn in the 9 boxes, okay, into the writer's workshop, and then you'll turn in the one pager into the reader's workshop, okay? So here's your exact review. In the discussion, in complete sentences from your Just Right book, what are 3 things that bring your character to life? Okay. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I will see everybody soon. All right. I hope you all had a good MEA break, and this will put us right back into school. Okay. I'll see you soon. Adios.